You're leaving your phone face down again. Is there some notification you don't want anyone to see?
Dad, your shirt smells like perfume today. Did you pass by someone?
You came home really late last night too, right? You've been working overtime a lot. You're going to wear yourself out.
What's with the two of you? I'm already exhausted from work, and now I have to deal with this when I get home?
But it's like you're different somehow. You used to laugh a lot more before, right?
Anyway, let's eat before it gets cold. Darling, I made it with your favorite seasoning today.
Oh yeah, thanks. This looks good. The glaze on the chicken is perfect.
Mom, try this. I think the chicken's a little too salty.
Really? I made it a bit stronger to match your dad's taste. Lately, he's been leaving leftovers if it's too bland.
Actually, it's great. Not salty at all. Actually, it's just right.
Hey, Dad, what do you talk about with your coworkers? Do you ever talk about Mom or anything?
Huh? Not really. We don't talk much about personal stuff. I've been so busy with work. Honestly, that's all I can think about.
But didn't you say you were going to a birthday party for some of your coworkers the other day? You mentioned it was a fun party. I wonder if you've become close with someone.
Oh, that was a birthday party hosted by someone from sales. I told you I didn't go, right?
But Dad, you came home so late that night. When you talked about it, I felt like something was off.
Well, the meeting with the client ran long. We were talking well into the night. You guys are like detectives or something.
You think so? But lately, I've been feeling like you're distant.
But I love you, Dad. So I want to be with you all the time, and I want you to talk to me about anything.
Alright, thanks. But you're worrying too much. I do care about both of you.
But it would mean a lot if you could try to pay a bit more attention to us, please. Don't just focus on the dish. I want you to genuinely pay attention to us.
Got it. I'll be more careful, thanks.
You know, I don't think the real thing you're worried about is us.
I felt that way too. It's like you're always thinking about something else instead of worrying about us.
Well, I told you everything is fine. Seriously, how many times do I need to tell you not to stress about it? It's really frustrating.
Frustrating? That's precisely how I'm feeling right now.
Honey, do you have a minute? I've got something urgent to talk about. I don't have much time.
What's up? You've been sounding really busy. What's going on?
Jennifer? Actually, I'm really sorry, but it looks like I won't be able to come home for a while.
Huh? What do you mean? Is something wrong? It's not your health, right?
No, I'm fine physically. It's just the project I'm working on right now is pretty massive. I think I've mentioned it before, right? Well, there's been a huge problem with that project. I can't get into the details because of confidentiality and all that, but the whole company is in chaos, and I'm one of the people in charge, so I've been swamped with handling it. I'm getting messages at all hours of the day and night, and I've had to stay at the office until late into the night more often lately. I'm barely even able to go home. It's been that tight on time. So I begged the company to let me stay in one of the vacant rooms at the company housing for a while.
I didn't realize things were that tough. I didn't think it was that serious. Alright, don't force yourself to come home. Just focus on handling the situation first. Just be careful not to push yourself too hard. If you exhaust yourself, it won't be worth it in the end.
Yeah, thanks. Your words always help me get through these times. I'll make sure to rest when I can, and I'll be careful not to push myself too hard. Right now, the most important thing is handling this situation, so I'd really appreciate your cooperation for just a little while. I'm heading back to a meeting now, but I'll reach out again.
Okay, good luck. I'm rooting for you.
Mom, is this a good time? Do you have a minute? I have something important to talk about.
Maria, it's unusual for you to text me at this hour. What's wrong?
Can I talk to you for a second?
What's up? You sound really flustered.
It's lunch break, right? I thought I could talk to you now.
Yeah, sure. Lunch is almost done. So take a breath and let's chat. What's going on?
Yeah, actually, it might be bad. Dad, he's acting strange.
Huh? What do you mean by acting strange? Is he in some kind of trouble?
Today, I had a day off from school because of a cultural festival break, right? So I was a little hungry and decided to go to the store, and I went to the front door. Then I saw an envelope from Dad's company just sitting there by the door. I think it was the meeting materials he mentioned. I thought he might be in a difficult situation. If it was something that mattered for work, I assumed I needed to pass it along to him. So I went to deliver it to his office. And as soon as I got to the entrance, Dad came out. But he was with a woman I didn't know, and they looked really close.
Huh? A woman? Who is she? Not a coworker or anything?
When I called out Dad, he looked super surprised. I mean, he was completely shaken up. His face clearly said, "Oh no." And the woman stared at me with a really cold look, and then said, "Who are you?" in this super pissed off tone. Dad was trying to cover it up and being vague, and it felt like he was weirdly trying to hide that I was his daughter. So I purposely said really loudly, "Dad, you left this at the door," and handed him the envelope. Then that woman suddenly snatched the envelope out of my hand really aggressively and looked super pissed. "Now you're trying to show off being a happy family? You're nothing more than Jonathan's ex's kid. Get lost." She whispered that to me so Dad wouldn't hear. Then she grabbed Dad's arm and pulled him away, dragging him off somewhere right in front of me.
Wait a minute. Trying to show off being a happy family? And what does she mean by Jonathan's ex's kid?
I need to understand that too. The words she said earlier are really bothering me. You said before that you and Dad both had their first marriages with each other, right? That's why it's even more suspicious.
Yeah, of course. I've never been in a marriage, and he hasn't had that experience either. I just don't understand why she'd say something like that.
Maybe she mistook me for someone else, or it was just a misunderstanding. But still, the way she said it is weird.
Yeah, it feels really unsettling, like there's something off. My chest feels heavy thinking about it. But don't think about it too much, okay?
Yeah, I don't want to worry about it, and I'd like to say I'm not, but honestly, it's hard not to think about it. Mom, really, don't you have some idea about this? Is there something you're hiding?
Huh? What are you suddenly saying? Why would you think something like that?
Sorry, actually, the other day when I was trying to clear the plates and open the cupboard, I saw an unfamiliar envelope in one of the drawers. I could see it said private investigator. I didn't look inside, but seeing it there made me think maybe you hired someone to investigate.
Ah, so you found it after all. I thought I had hidden it well, but I guess I was a bit careless with that spot.
Sorry for snooping. It wasn't intentional.
It's fine. I didn't think your dad would find it in that spot. I never thought you would either. Actually, I should be the one apologizing for not thinking this through.
Don't worry about it. I can tell you've been worried about something, and it's clear you've been struggling with it. To be honest, I've also noticed Dad's been acting a bit off lately. He's always on his phone, and his return times have been shifting. So when I found that envelope, I realized you were looking into things, and it all started to make sense. It all adds up.
Oh, I see. So you noticed it too, huh? Perhaps I've been aware of the answer within me for a while now.
You know, I was thinking maybe it would be a good idea to check the family registry and official records. It might make us feel more at ease.
Wait, family registry? Do we really need to look into that? But now that you bring it up, I'm beginning to have some doubts.
The X comment from that woman earlier really stuck with me. It doesn't seem like just a joke or a misunderstanding.
Could it be? Maybe Jonathan filed for divorce without telling me, and I might have been removed from the registry without even knowing?
Yeah, I've heard about something like that in the news. It's definitely illegal for someone to file a marriage or divorce certificate without your consent. That's why I think it's more important to check things properly now, instead of leaving things unclear.
Yeah, if I stay feeling like this, I won't be able to relax, and I won't be able to move forward. Alright, I've made up my mind. I'm going to the courthouse first thing tomorrow morning to check the official records. The only way to know for sure is to see it with my own eyes. Maria, I just got back from the courthouse.
Hey, Mom. You're back sooner than I thought. Are you okay? I couldn't stop worrying.
Sorry about that. So, listen, Maria, I need you to stay calm and listen. I got both the official marriage records and the proof of residency. Just to be sure, I checked both of them.
Oh, okay. What did you find out?
It's exactly like you said. I was shocked, but according to the most recent records, it looks like we were divorced without my knowledge. Apparently, I didn't know anything about it.
Wow, it was actually true. I never expected things to turn out like this.
If you hadn't pushed me to look into it, I never would have had the courage to go and check. I appreciate it, Maria. If you hadn't told me, I probably would have kept going on without knowing anything, just living life casually.
If I could be of any help, I'm relieved too, but now the real work begins. So, what's your plan for handling things from here, Mom?
Well, first I need to find out where your dad is living now, and where he's staying.
He told me before that he was temporarily staying in company housing, right? Something about work arrangements.
Yeah, he did, but one of my friends works at that company, so I casually asked her about it the other day. She told me that they've never rented out company housing for that reason before, and right now all the company housing is fully occupied.
So that means Dad was lying. The whole thing about staying in company housing was completely made up.
Yeah, unfortunately. At this point, it might be impossible for us to find out on our own. I think it'd be quicker to hire a private investigator to do a more thorough investigation and find out exactly where Jonathan is.
Jennifer, can I talk to you for a second? Do you have a minute?
Hey, Jonathan, what's up? Sure, I can talk.
Sorry to drop this on you suddenly. I just have something I want to ask. So, Jennifer, the other day, Maria went all the way to the office to deliver my forgotten items. That really helped me out. I appreciate it.
Oh, I heard about that. You were rushing out the door, so I was worried if you'd be alright. That turned out to be some pretty important documents, right?
Yeah, it was. Without them, the meeting the next day wouldn't have gone smoothly. Honestly, I was frozen in panic when I realized I forgot them. So, Maria, after she came to the office, didn't she say something strange? Not about the forgotten items, but something else. Even just a small thing.
What do you mean?
I mean, aside from delivering the forgotten items, did she say anything?
Well, let me think. Oh, she did say one thing. She mentioned the woman you were with. She said her expression was kinda scary, and it was hard to make eye contact.
Huh? Scary? Was her expression stiff, or did she say something?
I don't think it was like that. It was probably just your female colleague who was right next to you, quietly watching her. I jokingly told Maria that if a high school girl suddenly approached her boss at work, anyone would be cautious, right? It wasn't a big deal, but did it bother you? Did she say something?
Oh no, not at all. Yeah, that's exactly what I was curious about. I just wanted to know what was going on.
Well, that clears things up. I'm glad you're relieved. Oh, sorry, it's just about time for the flash sale. I've been waiting with the freezer open. It's the best day for meat and fish to be cheap, so I can't miss it. If there's anything else, I can talk later. Right now, I feel like I'm heading into a battlefield.
Oh, right. That's definitely important. Thanks for taking the time to help. I really appreciate it. See you later.
Maria, I need to tell you something.
What's up?
I just got a message from your dad on WhatsApp.
I knew it.
What do you think it was about?
He probably tried to pry into things, right?
Exactly, Maria. I got a message from Dad, and it seemed like he was probing.
Wait a second. What do you mean by probing? Did he start to get suspicious?
Remember that time you dropped off his forgotten stuff at the office? It seemed a little unexpected, and it raised his eyebrows. He brought up that day again and asked if you said anything after. But it's okay, I didn't panic. I just casually replied that there wasn't anything unusual and everything was fine, giving off the vibe like I'm not suspicious of anything like cheating at all. I made sure to take a screenshot of that WhatsApp message, so I'll show it to you later. I just want to make sure I keep an eye on everything so that nothing gets out of sync.
Okay, I got it. I'll check it later. I'll be careful too. Oh, and that reminds me. Today was the day we were expecting the report from the private investigator, right?
Yeah, that's why I'm reaching out now. The results just came in a little while ago. I wanted to make sure to tell you right away. By the way, Maria, are you on your way home from school? You should be on the bus by now, right?
Yeah, I'm actually on the bus right now. I didn't have any extracurricular activities today, so I'm getting home pretty early. I should be home in about 15 minutes. I'm going to ask you for all the details when I get back home, but I'm too curious to relax. So could you give me a rough outline of the conclusion for the moment?
Sure, but this is going to blow your mind off. It's exactly what I expected. It turns out he's been visiting his affair partner's apartment a lot recently. According to the investigator's report, he's pretty much living there now.
So it was true, huh? I had a feeling, but when reality hits, it's tough.
Apparently, he's planning to tell us that he's divorced and going to kick us out of the house so he can live there with her.
What? What is he even thinking?
And it turns out the affair partner was the one who filed the divorce papers without telling him. Your dad just got the post-fact approval and happily agreed to it.
No way.
And then it looks like they're going to Bali for a week on their honeymoon starting next Saturday.
Seriously?
Well, we figured out where he's living now, and I've got all the information on the woman too. I'll just send all of his stuff that's been left at home over to her place.
I'll help with the packing.
Thanks. So what do you say, Maria? What do you think about us leaving him and moving out?
Huh?
Jennifer, sorry for the sudden call. I don't have much time to talk.
What's going on? What happened? You're always so sudden.
Sorry, I'm in a rush. I'm scrambling to get everything ready. Jennifer, I'm really sorry. Actually, it's a sudden situation, but I have to fly to Japan on today's flight.
Wow, that's a surprise. You going on an overseas business trip is really rare. Is it for some special case?
Yeah, it is, but I'll explain everything in detail when I get back. It was a really last-minute decision, and I have to head to the airport in just a bit. Sorry. Alright, I'm off. Sorry for the rush, but I might not be able to contact you for a while. If anything comes up, contact my office.
Mom, have you arrived at the new place yet?
Yeah, I'm already here.
I'll head there soon too. I just left the school gate.
Did you finish your classes already? That was pretty early.
Yeah, I just finished all my classes for today.
Good job, Maria. How are you feeling? Are you good?
Yeah, I'm fine. Today I asked the teacher if I could skip after-school activities. I was a bit tired and I just felt like getting home early.
Yeah, I get it. It's also good to double-check the new route home, so it's safer to get back while it's still light outside. I also left work early this afternoon, and I've already started organizing things at the new place.
Okay, I'll head straight to the new house now. I'm excited to see it.
Alright, take care. If you run into any trouble on the way, call me right away. Aren't you worried about coming alone?
Not really. I'm with a classmate, and she's getting off at the stop before mine, so I'm good until then.
I see. Well, make sure to thank your friend for me.
Yeah, I got it. But still, it feels kinda strange. Even though the commute is still 20 minutes, just like before, it feels weird to be on a completely different bus going in the opposite direction.
Yeah, it's true. When you think about the distance from the old house to the new one, it actually feels like we're traveling twice as far. So, the new place is about 40 minutes away by bus from the old one.
I see. So it's kind of like a mini trip, huh?
By the way, from your dad's work, it actually takes about 3 hours to get to the new place by bus. If it's during rush hour, it might take even longer.
Wait, seriously? That's way too far. Well, I guess it's probably a good distance for Dad, though. Alright, I'm heading out of school now. I've checked the route, so I should be fine.
Alright, be careful. If you get lost or have any trouble along the way, don't hesitate to call me right away.
Yeah, I'm good. I've got the GPS on my phone. Talk to you later.
Take your time and don't rush back. I'll be waiting for you at home.
Okay, I'll be there soon.
Hey, Jennifer. Why aren't you answering the phone? Let's talk properly. What's going on? What the hell is this? Jennifer, are you messing with me? I was shocked when I found this shoved in the mailbox. What's this certified mail? What the hell is going on? Why would you send something like this? How on earth do you know what I've been up to? How is this even possible? Why the hell is this out in the open? I don't get it.
Oh, since you have the certified mail in your hands, I guess you're back from your business trip to Japan. That was pretty quick.
Don't mess with me. Right now, I don't care about any greetings. First, answer my question.
You don't need to be so shocked. Your recent behavior has been so typical, it's hilarious. It's like straight out of a textbook, the behavior of a cheating man.
What the hell does that mean?
No matter how much you try to cover it up, it's useless. Even if you thought you were hiding it, I could tell from the small shifts in your everyday actions. If anything, Maria even figured it out.
What? You mean Maria noticed too? Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious. That girl is way sharper than I am. There is no way she'd miss your changes. And you know, once you filed the divorce papers without saying anything, it was pretty much game over. You've already gone so far that there's no turning back.
No way. Are you telling me it was all uncovered? Well, that was, just a little bit of impulsive action, I guess. Fine, I'm talking to you directly. I'm coming home now, so stay there. Don't you dare run away. Jennifer, what the hell do you think you're doing? The house is completely empty. Are you out of your mind?
Oh, it looks like you've arrived at the empty house, huh? We've moved out.
Moved out? What do you mean?
I've made sure all your belongings are packed up, and I've arranged for them to be delivered to the affair partner's apartment by tomorrow morning. Don't worry.
Wait a second. She's already decided to move out by the end of next week. What am I supposed to do with my stuff?
Wasn't your plan all along to kick us out of this house and move in with her? Did you really think that would fly?
I didn't realize you had figured that out. Well, I guess in a way, I'm grateful that you left the keys and just walked out.
But before you get your hopes up, let me make one thing clear. That house isn't yours. I hope you didn't forget that, did you?
Huh? No way.
I constructed the house on the land my dad gifted me before I even tied the knot. Of course the title is in my name. I've been paying the mortgage every month, even after we got married.
I forgot about it.
And we're already divorced, legally strangers. There's no reason for you, a complete stranger, to be living in my house. From now on, I plan to rent out that house. So don't go barging in or anything. I've already changed the locks.
Hey, by the way, just curious, how much is the rent going to be?
I'm planning to rent it out for $2,500 a month, based on the recent rent prices around here. I checked with a real estate agent and they said it's a reasonable amount.
No way! It's that expensive around here now?
In the past 5 or 6 years, the redevelopment near the bus terminal has really improved things. The transportation has gotten much better. Plus, in 6 months, a large shopping mall is opening just 10 minutes away on foot, right? That's a huge factor too. Also, I heard that a popular real estate YouTuber is planning to feature this area as an up-and-coming hidden gem. The buzz around it is huge. In fact, the real estate agent was confident that as soon as we post the listing online, we'll get tenants right away without even needing to advertise.
Seriously? It's really gotten like that?
Could it be that deep down you were thinking maybe you'd live there if you could rent it? Well, too bad. That's impossible, right? With your current income, there's no way you could afford it. You're only bringing home $1,800 this month, right? And on top of that, I heard they found out about you misusing company funds and you officially got fired yesterday, right? That's been the talk of the office too.
How do you even know all that? Is everything getting around?
No matter how you look at it, renting a place is just a pipe dream for you right now.
Hey, what the hell am I supposed to do? Neither my girlfriend nor I have a family we can rely on anymore. We're both cut off from our parents. We don't have anywhere to go back to. Nowhere at all. Maria, it's Dad. I know you probably don't want to talk to me anymore. But please, can you take a moment to hear me out? I promise it won't take long. Maria, are you checking your messages? It's Dad. I really need to talk to you right now. Please, can you tell Mom? I really want to start over. I want us to be a family again. Maria, please, just pick up.
A little time has passed since then, so I'd like to give you a brief update on the situation. First, about the matter of Jonathan submitting the divorce papers without my consent. That actually falls under the crime of forging and using a public document, which is a serious offense. The moment I told them, they appeared shocked, as if it was the first time they were hearing it. They reacted with, "Wait, does that mean we could get arrested?" Their faces turned pale. It was almost funny how surprised they were. That said, I stayed calm as an adult and had a lawyer step in to help sort things out. In the end, we reached a settlement with him paying me a larger than usual amount of alimony. Jonathan has already resigned from his job and is now a part-time worker. Apparently, he's now living in debt just to pay the alimony. And shockingly, the woman he was seeing turned out to be 23 years old with 3 divorces and 5 kids. When Jonathan found out about this after they got married, he was so shocked that he nearly fainted from the surprise. Then, when he tried to divorce her, she refused and became emotionally unstable. It seems like he's now living a life with no escape, both mentally and physically, every single day. Maria and I laughed and thought that, in a way, they might actually be a good match. From here on, I've decided to completely disengage and leave them to it. Now I'm living peaceful days, and I truly feel that this is the greatest happiness.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.